If I ever write you guys an email, it's going to be like, hey, dudes.
Hey, dudes.
Check this out.
It's me, the bro from the bath.
Please delete that podcast that we did.
Hey, bros, check this out.
Guys, real negative response. Real negative response. Delete that sucker.
Guys, can we pretend that?
Hey, dudes.
Hey, dudes. This is Tony's attorney. You guys.
Hi, everyone. Oh, my God.
Welcome to the Big Bad Podcast for you.
It's the Big Bad Podcast for you. It's the two loud girls who've known each other for half their lives.
This is Syd Olivia talk. I'm the Syd one.
I'm the Olivia one. And today we have a very cool guest.
We have another one today.
Oh, did I curse again in the first 60 seconds?
We both did it.
Okay.
We have another one today, and you know him from literally all the things. You know him from Righteous Gemstones. You know him from Nickelodeon's School of Rock.
Yeah.
You know him from just all of the funny things you've ever seen.
Hidden tab.
Oh.
Yeah, I
your
said
hidden
it.
folder.
Your hidden folders on your...
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, you're ashamed.
Yeah, you're ashamed
to watch
You're
him.
looking him up.
And you're ashamed about
this guy's
it.
so swole, I gotta get pictures of him on my hidden tab.
It's Tony Cavalero!
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Tony, how
Thank you, guys.
How are you?
Oh my God,
You're looking
how are you?
very
Oh,
swole.
I got
You're
it.
so swole.
I was doing a bit where I say, Sid, thank you.
Oh, yeah, and you're gonna go. All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right.
Bye.
I'm kidding.
Welcome
I'm
back.
kidding.
Back to the show, Tony Cavalero.
I'm kidding.
So good to have you back, friend
Oh
of the
my
podcast.
God,
Thank you,
friend of the
guys.
pod.
We've
He's
had
been here
fun.
before. He was here
A few minutes
He was here
ago.
A few minutes ago.
Now you guys see why I keep getting cast in all these hilarious roles.
You're doing excellent.
You're
and
doing
here's my
amazing.
question for
Yeah.
you.
Huh.
How does it feel to be so swole?
Well, honestly, I cramp a lot. I'm always hungry.
Fuck yeah.
I'm always hangry.
Okay, perfect.
I love that.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like we're coming at this in kind of a weird power dynamic because we know each other very well.
We've known each other for
High
half of our
school,
lives.
college,
We've seen each other naked so many times.
Yeah, and sometimes on purpose and sometimes not.
And so the thing about it is we just have like a long history together.
Yeah.
Today is the first day we're ever meeting you.
So that
Seriously.
feels like we've got all this power.
You do.
Yeah.
All the power.
And how do we take that away? How do we get to know him really well, really fast?
we
and
were thinking,
even out. Yeah.
We were thinking the best thing we could do is get really intimate really quickly by taking a bath together.
Oh.
So here's our question. Tony Cavalero,
Yes.
Will you take a bath with us?
Yeah, of course.
Here's a segment called Tony Cavalero Takes a Bath with Us. Play music!
Okay, everyone get your shoes off
All right.
or keep them on.
Too late.
Okay.
Too late.
Oh, yeah, your shoes are on. That's
Yep.
brave. Okay.
Okay, queens.
Oh, it feels so good.
Oh,
Yay!
You know, I'm so glad we make ourselves do these things,
glad
right?
We're doing this. Oh, the water
Yeah,
feels so good. Oh,
I don't
yeah.
want to touch my mic.
Okay.
This is great.
Hold on. Okay, on a scale from 1
Yeah.
to 3.
Yeah. That's a
one
small
being-
scale.
1 being awesome, 3 being horrible.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about this decision now that we're inside?
2. I'm feeling a 2.
I'm a hard 2.
I'm right in the middle.
2,
because
too.
It's an absolute
feeling
Yes.
hard 2.
So we have a cool thing with our podcast. We're the only podcast
With a safe word.
Which is?
You get to
Make
pick it.
up. So
Because-
for your episode,
Let me explain.
you go.
So obviously, like, you know, we're making you do things that are uncomfortable.
It's legit cold.
As you can tell, like being in this cold ass pool.
It's legit 65.
It's
I'm
not
going to
warm.
guess 65.
Well, yeah, I would say it's not insulated because this is meant to bathe pets.
Yeah.
So, and as we are,
We're pets.
and we're pets.
I'm my wife's pet.
Oh, pet play alert.
Okay, baby girl alert.
Okay, baby girl alert.
Okay, reverse baby girl alert.
And so basically, we don't want to ever make you uncomfortable because we don't want to be canceled.
And it's so easy for us to make people uncomfortable because it's what we're made to do.
So, like, why don't you pick a safe word that you can say anytime you're like, I'm not doing that and I hate this.
Okay, let's.
It can be a phrase, it can be a word, it can be anything you want in the whole
I
wide
want
world.
to take my wife and our 2 dogs, and we'll make a word out of that.
Okay, that's beautiful.
I love it.
What
So
are their names?
So Tippy and Maggie are our 2 dogs.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And then my wife is Annie.
Tip and mag. Is that a slur? Because the second I said it, it didn't feel good.
No, I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's...
Magan Tip?
Magan tip. Is that a slur?
Because the first one sounded like a mountain and the second one sounds like a brand, like a clothing brand.
Magan Tip.
Megan tip.
That also sounds like a bone in your leg.
Oh, my Megan tip is on fire.
My Megan tip is burning. Just said the safe
We're all
word.
going to be shivering
We've
by the
just
end
said
of
the
this.
safe word 18 times.
100%.
No, yeah.
But don't you feel closer to us physically?
Yeah, don't you feel like
100%.
you're forced into like a physically closer space with us?
I just feel like with all the money that's behind this podcast,
Right.
that you guys could get a little heat in this pool is just ridiculous.
Okay.
Well, we have some interview questions.
Actually, that's noted. And now I'm going to note that, and we're going to get a heated pool for next time.
Perfect.
We did bring some questions because we're deciding we're going to try to interview guests now instead of bringing them and making them just sit around while we talk.
Your questions
So
are so.
So these questions are kind of wet.
Yes.
How did you get into comedy?
Ooh. Well, we're really digging deep right off the bat.
This is the first time we've ever asked a question to our guests.
Are you serious?
It might be.
Usually we're just like, for like an hour.
Well, hey guys, did you realize these
Wait,
ducks?
These ducks are squirters?
They're
Wait, you
belly
guys,
buttons.
these ducks are squirters. This is crazy news.
Wait, this is huge news.
Wait,
Guys.
wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
And besides, how'd you get into comedy? Oh no, my notes are ripping. Okay, here's my question.
Okay.
Why don't more adults take baths together?
Yeah.
In like a platonic way?
That's a good question, honestly. And I mean, I think they do. That's like a hotel hot tub.
Right.
And that's a great way to bathe with strangers, which is what I'm always trying to
and
do.
the biggest
Thanks.
difference with that is that would be warm. But
I think we got a great new name for this podcast.
Syd and Olivia
Bathing
make you
with
sit in-
strangers.
That's really good.
Bathing with strangers
Strangers
is
is-
really good.
Yeah.
Fuck, guys.
Oh,
Fuck,
shit.
guys.
We're gonna have to.
I want investor points
now
on the back
three of
end.
us
Yeah.
are gonna start that podcast, and we're gonna make a fourth person every episode get in this space right here.
Yep.
It's perfect because there's so much room, actually.
Yep.
So it is cold, obviously, in this tub. But you did a cold plunge this morning.
I sure did.
Was
Fuck
it like
yeah.
this?
That's so impressive. I
Honestly,
don't do that.
this isn't that much warmer.
I actually feel like it feels really warm because of maybe the bubbles are making it warm. Does that make any sense at all?
Hypothermia makes you warmer before you die.
I'm so excited to die this episode.
Let me fish one of these. Oh, here's a good question. How did you get into comedy?
We'll circle. We're going to circle that one. So I was a fat kid.
Same.
And I loved Chris Farley.
Oh, yeah, the best.
I get
The
that.
best.
I get that.
I think it started off with Well, no, actually, like my parents were both really funny.
Yeah.
And they were always the biggest hams in the room. And I think it just kind of rubbed off on me. And then it kind of worked as a coping mechanism.
Yep. That's very relatable.
Yeah. And then I moved to LA and I didn't know anything about anything. And the first summer I was out here, I was doing background work on such movies as Land of the Lost.
Oh, wow.
Starring Danny McBride.
Ooh,
Okay.
let's find you in that.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm anywhere in that visible. I don't know if I'm anywhere visible in any of the background things. I did a show with the guy from Band of Brothers with the red hair. He was also in Billions. You guys know who I'm talking about?
No,
But I love
but I love that.
But I love it.
I
so
literally
much.
love it.
I love it so much that I'm.
Damian Lewis.
Oh,
yeah.
Damian Lewis.
Yeah, there he
Here we go.
is.
Here we
age
go.
54.
Oh, there he is.
Oh my God, and he's 54.
Wow, he did not look 54. Okay, Damian Lewis.
All right, Damian Lewis. He was very nice. He
I
was
love that.
memorizing
I love that.
lines.
That's lovely.
Anyways, I was doing background work, and I had a friend who had just started taking classes at the Groundlings, and they said, you should take classes at the Groundlings. And so that was when, like that, from the audition at the Groundlings, I was like, oh.
Fuck yeah.
That's it.
That's sick.
And it was just such a relief to be like, oh, great. I know my thing now.
Yeah.
So then I was like just laser focused,
That's
sketch
so
and improv comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fun. And then here's a similar question to what we just asked. Thoughts on organized religion?
Ooh. Hey, you know what?
We've never done an interview before, so we don't know how they segue.
No, I like that. And nice segue. Nice segue.
If you could not squirt your ducks.
Sorry. My ducks do what they want. Hold on, let me talk about organized religion.
Tony, this is an adult bath.
Okay.
We don't squirt our ducks. It's an adult bath.
Okay, you're right. Hold on. We're very realistic crabs.
Oh, very realistic crabs.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the segment called We Found Very Realistic Crabs. Start the music.
Speaking of the DMV, they're all about crabs.
Yes.
In the DMV.
They love crabs in the DMV.
They do?
love crabs.
Yeah.
Old Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, Old
Bay seasoning.
Yeah.
Utz chips, Old Bay
Bay.
seasoning style.
I love a crab, if I'm being quite honest.
Organized religion.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Do you love it?
I think whatever floats your boat.
I love that, especially because it's a water-related thing to say, and we're in the water.
Oh my God.
Didn't mean
That's
to do
such
that.
a water-related
Fuck,
thing
guys.
to say.
I'm just so good.
Oh my God.
I think that. Well, if we want to dig deep, we could dig deep in organized religion.
Whatever
Listen,
you
I
want.
think
You
we
have
can-
a safe word too.
The other thing, too, is like we are trying to dig deep and get to know you more. That's why we're taking this back.
Well, I think this, man. I think whatever you need, whether it's a weird zombie god
Right.
that comes out of a cave after 3 days,
Yep.
or Buddha, or whatever the Scientology god is,
Yep.
if it makes you a good person and you
That's
are
the
willing to
key.
help other people,
as
then
long as you
go
don't
for it.
hurt anyone.
Use it for evil.
If you don't hurt anyone and you don't make a cult,
Whatever makes your duck
fucking-
squirt.
I just remembered something.
Yeah.
When I was a kid,
I was in a cult.
I was in a cult.
Oh. Well, that's what happens. They try and make you forget. So it's not weird that you're
guys.
just, whoa, you do it. Oh, hold on. Let me, this camera. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm going to do it really good. Really good.
Yeah,
and
we're gonna do another take.
Dramatic. Okay. Wait. I just remembered something from my childhood.
What?
I was in a cult.
You're hired.
Thank
Immediately hired.
you. Thank you.
That was beautiful.
What'd you just remember, though?
Because being in a bath, doesn't it make you think about childhood?
Oh, yes.
I just
always.
remembered that when
You were
I
a
was a
child.
child and I would take a bath, my mom would be like, don't stay in the bubble bath too long because it's bad for your vagina. And the good news is we're only going to be in here for like an hour, 2 hours. So hopefully we're going to all
our
get
vaginas
infections.
will be okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, the one in my pocket might not be so good.
My vagina's cool, but my butthole
It's not
is
okay.
fucked.
Okay, so here's some questions.
That's beautiful.
Oh, in the show, Righteous Gemstones, the show you're on, very funny show.
Very
Thank
funny.
you.
show.
And you're very funny in the
funny.
show.
You're very funny.
Thank you.
In the show, Righteous Gemstones, you have 666 tattooed on your chest. Is that real?
No,
Dang it!
sorry. However, I have contemplated getting one of my tattoos in real
That's
life from the show.
fun.
I think you should
That's
for
really
sure.
fun.
But I did have a very religious friend come visit me, and those tattoos, they stay on forever. They're really hard to get off.
Right, tattoos, yeah.
You have to really rub the crap out of the temporary ones to get them off.
I thought you meant
Yes.
real tattoos, and I was like, yeah, I've
Well,
heard.
those too.
I've heard. Sid, how are you feeling about your seat right now?
Bad. It's wet.
I have such a similar experience as we're both sitting in a bathtub right now.
It's awful.
It's wet. It's bad.
You know what we could have done that would have
What?
gotten us way better seats, like at a Billie Eilish concert or something?
No, I don't.
We could have gone on SeatGeek.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, SeatGeek, you're right.
If we had used SeatGeek,
If we had used SeatGeek.
we could get the best tickets, the earliest we could get them.
And the other thing is, too, like, they're not even going to be in a pool of water. Like,
No.
I'm going to say those seats will be dry.
And they'll be geek. You can use our code TALK10 for 10% off of any seats on SeatGeek.
Yep. And honestly, all the seats you get on SeatGeek are going to be better than the seats we're currently seated in, which is a kiddie pool filled with cold water and crumbs.
Bye.
SeatGeek.
I got this one by my old drug dealer, my old coke
sick.
dealer.
Is that a
He
smiley
gave this
face?
me. No,
It's like a bullet hole.
this one, yeah, and then I've got one over here too. But I got him and then had a panic attack the next day.
I'm always having those.
Yeah.
About what?
About getting tattoos on my head.
So fair.
Yeah, from my cocaine dealer.
Right.
Nothing else was causing the panic attack.
That's how you do it, though.
And granted, okay, we're gonna go on a tangent.
I love it. I love it.
No,
So-
That's our whole
the
personality.
Whole podcast is meant for tangents because
Okay.
we don't know anything.
Great.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to fake tattoo in a minute.
Okay.
You should do it.
But anyway, so I originally was like, okay, I want to get a tattoo with my family's initials here and then like a Japanese symbol for family here, right? And he's like, no way, dude, we should put them on your head, right? This guy. And I'm like, oh yeah. And he's like, everybody's doing it. And I just remember it felt like somebody had a jackhammer to my head and he was like, this is
This is what?
this is special ink, man. It's never gonna come out. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I've crafted it myself at home. We were doing, not in the studio, we were at his house doing
And he was
stuff.
putting ink in your head.
Yes. And then like the next day, I like woke up and had a total panic attack.
Yeah.
And I think I went to the tattoo remover like the day afterwards. And I was a janitor at the time. So like this was in tattoo removal was like
Expensive.
$15,000, right?
yeah.
And I was like on the payment plan with this doctor, and that hurt like almost as bad as getting the tattoo.
Oh.
So needless to say, if you're gonna get tattoos,
Saying with your ducks.
don't get them from your coke dealer. Think them through,
Yeah,
kids.
that's a good.
And
that,
don't-
you know what?
think
I
them
think that's a
through.
beautiful bath time lesson.
And
Right.
a beautiful bath time lesson. And to add to the bath time lesson, if you're going to get tattoos, get it with regular ink.
Yeah.
Don't get special
Don't get
ink.
special ink someone made at their
that
house.
was the other thing. The doctor goes, "What kind of ink did he use?"
Special ink he made at his house.
That's
Yeah.
special ink that he used at his house. Now, all this being said, I did run into him outside of the Groundlings, and this is like
Did he see a
Is he a
show?
groundling now?
he's hilarious. It's Bobby Lee. No, I walked out of the Groundlings one night late after a show, and there was somebody spray painting a newspaper, like, you know, those old pull-out boxes where
Yeah.
you would get a newspaper, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was somebody spray painting a newspaper box, and I could hear him, and I was like, oh my God, that's the dude. And so I remember walking across the street, and he was like methed out of his mind.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And he was like, I'm doing this art installation all around town because my brother was hit by a car and died.
Oh, no.
And then he was like, had a cane and was like, I had a stroke 2 months ago.
Oh, God.
And I think he was a year younger than I was. Yeah. And this was like 6 years ago when I ran into this dude. And it was literally like my whole like life flashing in front of my eyes.
That's really
right? Of like
creepy.
sobriety
Yeah.
and not sobriety.
Yeah.
In the moment.
Was that a thing that made you go like, oh, I'm not doing this anymore?
I had already been sober
Oh, you
like
were already sober.
yeah, eight years at that point or
sick.
something. Yeah, I'm like 15 years.
So you were like
bad,
just
dude.
confirmed. Like,
Yes.
yeah, we did the right thing.
Yep. mhm.
Yeah.
Stamp of approval. I'm like coming from like dressed as a baby at the ground, just like doing the dumbest bits
Probably
ever.
did.
To like, all right, yeah, I guess I made the right choice. I guess
Out
I
of
made the
these
right
choices.
choice.
Yeah, I'm doing the right thing in
Yes.
life when I do poopy baby on stage.
My poopy baby sketch kills.
Kills. It makes all the other adults laugh.
You guys wouldn't believe it.
You had a tattoo get infected.
Oh, I did. I had do you know about ephemeral, those tattoos that are like made to fade?
No.
It's like this company where their whole thing is like, we'll give you a tattoo, but the ink is disappearing. So you'll have it for like a year and then it'll be gone.
It's one of our anti-sponsors.
Yeah, this is an anti-sponsor. My mom, I'm Jewish, and my mom gets upset every time I get a tattoo. So she emailed me a link to this and was like, you should just get this the next time you get a tattoo. It'll go away.
And it was like,
I love your mother.
Yeah.
Oh, so beautifully passive aggressive. Oh my God. I love it. It's like I told my mother-in-law the other day, I go, I think I'm going to book this job in Albuquerque. And she goes, the hantavirus. That's her first response.
Oh my God.
Oh, the hantavirus. And I'm like, oh, what killed Gene Hackman's wife? That's your first response? I love you. But oh my God, I love your mother.
That's what she thinks when she thinks Albuquerque.
Right.
The
hantavirus.
Incredible.
That's incredible.
Oh,
Okay,
my
but
God.
continue with your mom.
No. So she emailed me this company. I was like, totally, for sure. I'm going to do that. Like,
Yes.
absolutely. Everyone I told was like, do not do that. Don't storm the beach. This is like a new thing.
Yeah, we got to
Yeah.
have a couple more years of
Yeah.
people making sure this is all good.
And I am a reckless person. And I was like, I have to do it now because I already said I was going to.
Yeah.
So then I went and I did it. And I got cowboy boots for some reason because I was like, I
was
don't
very
fucking
cute.
care. It's going to go in a week.
Free gift?
Just,
Oh,
no.
no.
On her arm.
They gave
I
you cowboy
just
boots.
love the idea of going to get a tattoo and they're like, hey, guess what? Thanks for coming by and getting a tat. Now pick out your
Cowboy boots.
a pair of cowboy boots.
And you're like, I didn't even know that was the gimmick.
Oh
They're
my
like,
God.
Yeah, we just have too many. we
We
gotta
partnered up with Wrangler.
get rid of all these my Tuesdays.
Fucking cowboy boots.
But yeah, I was like,
Got
I
so
got
infected.
tattooed cowboy boots, and they got so pussy and infected.
It was really bad for years.
It was for years.
For years.
Didn't go away
It was
for
for
years.
years.
It was bad for years.
Even still, there's
Yeah.
like a
Show it.
even
Show it.
still, even still,
7 even stills. 7 even stills.
even still,
Even still. Keep it.
And
keep
even
it going.
still.
But even still,
Even
Bob.
still.
Can we get an even still counter
there's
on the
like a
screen?
scar,
Bob and even still would
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
see?
approve.
Yeah, I see the scar.
Whoa.
and it
In
just
the shape of cowboy boots.
it's in the shape of cowboy boots.
Yo.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm
Okay.
going to go back to the 666
Yeah.
tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it was on your chest and your religious
Yes,
friend
very
came.
hard to get
Yeah.
it off, right? So season 1, my religious friends come and like, I don't know, we went to the beach or something and I still had it and they were like, Tony, do not keep 666 on your chest for any longer than you need to, ever. And I was like, okay, whatever. And every time I take it off, I'd have a huge rash.
Right.
So, I mean, I would keep that sucker on until literally it would
Yeah,
rub
you don't
off.
want the 666
Sometimes
rash.
like 3 weeks,
Yeah.
it would stay on.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't remember and I'd go like shirtless jogging on the beach and there'd be like moms and families like as I'm running with 666 and Hail Satan on my arm.
Well, at least the tattoos are consistent. you
Yeah,
know?
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
It's
You're not putting
consistent
across
branding,
a
honestly.
confusing brand. Yeah.
Now I feel like it'd be very confusing because no one knows who I am now that I've shaved my head. Before it was very oh, that's Keefe, we get it. Now I'd be like, oh God,
Who's this?
what's
is
that?
this?
What's
Right.
that?
Right.
It's like that Tina Fey thing where like when she would take off her glasses, people would be
Yes.
like, I don't know who you are. And when she'd put them on, people would be like, it's Tina Fey. Yeah.
Real life Superman.
Yeah.
Do people tell you that a lot, that you're real life Superman?
A lot.
Yeah.
Too much, honestly.
I want them to
Honestly,
stop.
constantly.
Honestly, they go, you remind us of quadriplegic Christopher Reeve.
That's what they are always saying when you're running down the
Oh,
beach
no.
with
Yep.
666
It's so
on your
crazy.
chest.
I said that about you before you came in today.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And actually, our producer said, don't say that.
Okay, so what's weird is I actually woke up screaming that and I didn't know who it was about.
Right.
But now
It tracks.
it's like
Now
coming
it all
together.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you want a birthday present?
Hell
When's
yeah.
your birthday?
October the 12th.
Oh, yeah, just in time.
Yeah, just in time. We made it.
We got
made
you
it.
this gift. We're so excited because it's like a perfect
It's
gift.
a perfect gift. Here it is.
Happy vibes.
Open it up.
perfect gift for
The
your
happiest
gift.
vibes.
It's
Hold on. I love it. It's so cool.
Oh, no.
This is so cool. I never.
Knowing what it is, I'm like so scared for you. What is
it's
Toaster.
a bath bomb.
Sick.
Do you want to put it in?
Do you want to put the bath bomb in the bath?
You guys are so dumb. Yes. 100%.
Now,
It's so dirty.
Yeah,
like it's
that's-
so used.
That's why I didn't want you to put it over your head. You tipped it over your head, and I was like, "That's a stranger's breadcrumbs."
Yes, it is true. I just
You don't have to. It's
was
all
this
up to you.
whose was this?
It's from
Someone.
Goodwill, so it
we
was
got
from
it from
somebody.
Goodwill. So it's got bed bugs.
Yeah.
Great.
So should we put it
2
in the
gifts.
bath?
Huh? Yes, let's do it.
Let's put it.
Let's put it
into
where our next guest is going to be.
3, 2, 1. Woo!
Hey, let's all pretend to get electrocuted.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, slow this down.
Okay, guys, I'm thinking this is going to go on Pornhub, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, should we sell this bathwater? Because not only does it have all of our bodies.
Oh my God, it has floating bread in it.
It has floating bread in it. Okay, so go.
Oh my God, it's a dead person floating breadcrumbs. This is actually the worst part, and I didn't anticipate it.
Okay, so
Wait, it's all near me.
Do you think it was a man or a woman? I know. It was your choice.
save us, Tony.
Yeah, that's okay. At least there's some duck squirt in here.
Oh boy,
The
oh
good news is
boy.
this, guys.
Oh no.
Yeah, what's the good news?
I am not an ex-Satanist or a religious person, but I
Right.
play one on TV.
That's
Okay,
So
then
we
I-
can
we
say
feel
these
safe, yeah.
demons have been exorcised.
Yeah.
that's
Wait, do you think one of my questions in
Yes,
here?
look at these questions.
Yeah.
Ooh, these are fun to kind of read. No, leave them down.
Yeah,
there.
you want to read it through the
Yeah.
Leave
water?
them down.
Yeah.
In the
that-
show.
I
I
asked
asked
you
that
that
one.
one.
Can you get that
What's
one?
your caramelized?
What is your sexual?
What is your
What is
with Adam Divine
sexual question mark? Okay, I don't know.
Whoa. The Righteous Gemstones is a show about televangelists. Did you study any televangelists before doing the show? Who was your favorite? Okay, so I did not. However, I went to Boise State my senior year in high school, and that was at Liberty University in Virginia. Do you guys know anything about
Yes.
Liberty?
Yes, I do
Yes.
know about Liberty
The-
University.
The Falwells,
Yes.
right? So
Wait,
that's all
what-
I have about that.
For someone who doesn't know about Liberty, what's the bullet point of thing I need to know?
So they basically, it's just a very hyper Christian.
Very religious school.
The
Yeah.
Falwells
Got
are
it.
they run it.
Again, Jew. So I don't know.
This?
Well, yeah.
And again, nothing against them, but I know they have mega churches.
Yeah, and it's also
huge.
something's allowed to be not for you.
Yes,
You can just be like,
definitely
not for me.
For me.
It's
Like
not
a bath
for
with
me.
strangers.
I'm going to say right now, it's not for my dad escaped Catholic school, so I was raised with no religion.
Oh well,
So-
I went to Catholic school.
How was that? Did you escape?
Yes, because my mom was living with another woman, and my dad was sleeping in our parents' bedroom, and eventually we stopped going to church.
Right,
That
right,
makes-
right.
no, that
right,
makes
right.
sense, actually.
There's too
Right?
many. There's like a lot
Yeah.
of things to do.
At some point,
There's a
you're like-
lot to unpack.
There's a lot of
But you're
shit
like,
in
there's
there.
actually too much to
Yes.
explain to the
And then we
congregation.
have a sweet neighbor, Wayne, who was like,
I love a sweet neighbor, Wayne.
yeah, who was like, "Hey, I brought some milk. I brought some milk home from my bus route. Do you guys want any extra milk?"
That's nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wayne was
thank you,
very
Wayne.
sweet, but
Thanks,
Wayne passed away.
God
Oh,
damn
damn
it.
it.
God.
Yes.
Oh, God damn it, God.
And none of his family went to his funeral.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wow.
because Wayne happened to be a homosexual.
homosexual.
Mhm.
Shit. Well, should we
Fucked up.
toast to Wayne right now?
Yes,
Fuck yeah.
guys, let's
Bathtub?
drink out of this toaster.
Okay, wait. Let me grab a bad duck. Everyone grab a duck. And
I'll get a duck.
okay.
Oh, thank you.
And squirt your duck to Wayne.
To Wayne, the
To
sweet
Wayne.
neighbor.
Wayne.
Wayne, the sweet neighbor. We love you. Rest in peace and
Teaching us lessons.
thank you for teaching us your lessons.
Yes.
Oh, we love
Um,
Wayne.
Yeah.
But eventually, right after that, we became Episcopal.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Heard.
And we didn't really go to church or anything like
Right.
that. But televangelists.
Yes.
Yes.
So there is, I think, a televangelist online
Mhm.
that used to be an ex-Satanist.
Oh, shit.
But actually, so the character of Keefe was my wife and I, when we were driving back for the audition, because we had been in Tahoe when it came in, and we were like, okay, we'll workshop it on the drive home. We kind of took this Groundlings character that I had done
Sick.
and made him a little Southern. And he had bombed. I don't know who this John Ramirez guy is, but this is amazing.
He bombed on stage,
Oh, yeah, the character bombed.
unlike the
Isn't-
poopy baby.
Isn't that
Yes.
how it goes?
Hilarious.
Like, isn't that funny? Like how so much shit like that. It's just like, yeah.
But
don't-
then he came back around and just gave him a little Southern sauce.
so good. That's
Yeah.
so fucking great.
It's great that you just had that in your back pocket.
It's good that you had some Southern sauce in your back pocket.
Who was the character before?
So he was a really nervous, eccentric guy who was at a neighborhood like picnic,
Mhm.
and they were doing what's called a cakewalk.
Oh yeah.
You know that?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
they play the music?
Mhm.
And all he wanted to buy the lemon cake. And
Got
they
it.
were like, you can't buy it. You have to enter the raffle. And he was like, I don't want to do that. And the whole time he's just walking and they're playing that song, Under the Boardwalk. We'll be having some fun. The whole time he never takes his eyes off the lemon cake.
That's so funny.
He's
He just
walking
wants to
around.
buy it.
And everybody else is winning and they're taking different cakes. And he's like, please don't take the lemon cake.
Another thing I want to bring back up. You used to do lacrosse.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
And you were
and that's how,
talking
is that
to
how you
us.
got your muscles initially? Is this sexual harassment?
Yeah, we brought him in a
I'm
bathtub.
in a bath.
Stop
and
talking
asking
about his
you your
body.
muscles. Well, I don't know.
Well, I don't know how to bro out.
I don't know how to
feel,
I'm always
no.
like,
Your first question was like, here's Tony Cavalero. Why are you so swole?
Yeah, I don't know how to bro out. Like, isn't that what guys say to each other?
I'm
like,
saying
hey
it
man,
as,
let me-
like dude to dude. Like,
Yeah, like-
hey dude,
Yeah.
how are you swole? How do I get swole?
yeah, I
She's the one that called you out. I didn't feel offended.
Okay.
by it.
Okay, beautiful.
Dude.
Also,
Yeah, dude.
I'm the one that cut the sleeves off of my shirt.
But
I bought the creatine.
Okay, I just want to.
Yeah.
I just want to confirm with you guys.
Yes.
we're all bros and we're dudes in this bath.
and we all are bros in a bath with
If
a
I
safe
ever
word.
write you guys an email, it's going to be like, hey, dudes,
Hey dudes.
Hey,
check
dudes.
this out.
It's me, the bro from the bath.
Please delete that podcast that we did.
Hey bros, check this out.
Guys, real negative response. Real negative response. Delete that sucker.
Can we pretend that
Hey dudes. Hey dudes.
Hey, dudes, this is Tony's attorney. His behalf.
Hey
Still
bros.
saying dude.
Hey bro.
Hey bros, it's the bro from the bath's attorney, bro. Remember all the floating bath
Hey,
crumbs?
guys, what's up, dudes? Hey, it's Cindy from Lecter, Fieldman, Fernstein, and Daniels.
That's so good.
Just dropping you guys a little cease and desist.
Bro between bro.
A
Just
bro
bro to
on
bro.
bro cease and desist.
Oh,
That's
sick.
really good.
You guys, what's so sick is all the floating crumbs.
I literally,
Yes.
I've been nauseous since you brought it up.
Yeah, I will say there's something about it's like that
I'm
same.
like actively avoiding nausea.
Don't
Again, my vagina is great. Butthole's terribly
Terrible.
inflamed.
Terrible.
terrible.
Horribly inflamed.
I will say that is kind of like a bonus of this episode is we always make all of our guests buttholes inflamed.
Yeah, and
Oh.
this time
Sick.
it's just
sick.
the water doing it.
Dope.
This time it's just the water,
Which
It's
is so
sick.
nice.
Bussin'.
It's actually it's bussin'.
What it is we're
That
sick.
slaps.
So this slaps and it's bussin'. What were you gonna say?
I was going to talk about the white guy lacrosse name list.
Oh,
because
yeah.
that
Ooh, okay.
is really funny.
Yes.
And you were kind
And
of
we
referencing
can,
that.
We can circle back to muscles.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
right.
it's all kind of in the same category.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you played,
Oh, guys.
you played lacrosse and,
Yes.
and you brought up to us that there is a lacrosse list of every name.
Yes, because your producer was like, oh, the white guy sport. And I was like, actually, there is a hilarious list of names. Let's read some of
Okay.
these
And
names.
these are the
These are
whitest,
actual college lacrosse player.
and these are the whitest
Names.
names you'll ever hear.
Oh my God.
Oh my
I've
God.
never read Quinn Commandant before.
Okay, we've got Shackelford.
Is that Quinn Commandment?
It is, oh my god, it's Quinn Commandment. Oh my god, stop, it's Quinn
so
Commandment.
we're starting with Shackelford Stanwyck and then immediately going to Quinn Commandment.
That's number 2.
That's huge. Quinn Commandment is huge news.
I love Declan Swartwood, which
Nice.
is
Holden
a
Rose.
name. If you wrote that name in a sketch, they'd be like, it's
too
that's
broad.
too
Too
absurd.
broad.
jokey. Too
Yeah,
jokey. Guys, IV Stucker.
That
Yeah.
sounds like nothing.
And you know what that is? That means he's the fourth.
His name is just 4?
Yes,
Stucker?
IV.
Wait.
IV Stucker.
Wait,
so
wait,
he's the fourth.
Don't they put that after?
Unless
so
they're,
you-
unless they're
they
getting rid of
fucked
his
around.
first name.
And then that's
That's how
it just
rich they
shows
are?
Dar Sleeper.
Dar Sleeper,
Oh my, that sounds like German.
Taggart Emer, Wheaton.
Dallas Creamer.
Oh, that's
Okay,
literally the
wait,
whitest thing I've ever heard. in my
Guys,
entire life.
Sky Dupree is a hot porn. That's a hot porn girl. Sky Dupree.
That's a good Joey name.
It so
Sorry,
is.
I'm late.
Sorry, I'm late. I was
Sorry, I'm late,
Just
guys.
getting fucked from all angles. I'm Sky Dupree.
I'm Sky Dupree.
Just shot an Old
it's a-
Navy ad.
I thought
Just shot an Old Navy ad. It's Pornhub X Old Navy. I'm Sky Dupree. Wait, this is a good game.
Rains Schamberger.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody pick a name.
Yeah.
And then somebody do one line as that person. Okay? Tony, you're Sage Reith.
Hey guys. I'm so sorry I'm late to the party. Mom wouldn't let me borrow the car, so I had to take the bus. After 4 DUIs, they can't really trust me with much anymore. Sorry. Cool news though. I brought the pizza rolls.
it's really
You
good.
okay, man?
Okay,
like you're on the verge of a mental breakdown.
I am.
Sid, I've got to see your Quinn commandment.
Oh yeah, of course. Quinn commandment.
Yes.
I want you guys to part when I walk in the room.
That's
When I walk in the room, I don't want anyone to look at me. I want you to walk away from me and don't look at me when I walk in the room.
Yes, Quinn.
That is so
That's
Quinn.
Quinn.
Yes, Quinn.
So Quinn.
Yes.
Olivia,
Yeah.
you are Hampton Brannon.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
What are you doing today, guys?
Oh, no, Hampton.
today, guys?
What are we doing?
Slurpees?
What are we doing
Should we
today,
get some
guys?
Slurpees?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
That was my take on Hampton.
That's Hampton Brannon.
Brandon.
Let's look at some of the ladies'
Let's see these
names.
ladies.
Yeah.
How are these ladies doing?
Oh, yes. Aurora Cordingley. What?
Yeah.
Orally Hespenhide.
Yeah, that's
you.
my favorite.
That's you. You're orally has
Or-
I'm
Orally?
Orally. Hello. I'm just coming from a little horseback riding, and I'm here now, and I would love an assortment of high-end cheeses.
That's
Orally, we only have snack bags of Cheetos.
Well, then I will shit on your table
so
and
orally.
leave you without anything to live by.
That's so classic.
Orally.
Have a good day.
this is a non-profit orally.
She's everywhere. She's so orally.
I will get all my servants to kill you.
Oh,
Have a great day.
thank you, orally.
Thank you.
Now
Thank
I'm
you
off
so
on
much,
my
ma'am.
hang glider.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
She comes in on a hang glider.
Right under orally, there's also
She comes in on a hang glider. It's so stupid.
Gussie Johns is
Ooh,
Gussie
fuck,
Johns.
Hey,
Gussie
guys.
Johns. Yeah. Hey guys.
Hey guys, it's Gussie Johns.
It's
Hey,
funny.
this bar isn't big enough for me, Gussie John.
Me, I'm Gussie Johns.
I'm gonna need a few different things at this bar.
Doors.
We're gonna need a bigger bar.
Gussie Jones is here.
My name
The
is
guy on the
Gussie
piano's
Jones.
like, oh shit.
Oh shit, it's Gussie Johns.
Give me 3 shots of tequila.
Oh,
She eats the glass.
Oh.
yeah. She
Fuck.
eats it whole.
Yes.
Yeah. Eden Effer, that's great. Palmer Voorhees, that's very
Ooh.
right. Palmer Voorhees. Guys, this is so, thank you so much for this list.
Oh, I
because
haven't
now I'm
seen
just gonna
Immorti Gang.
Immorti Gayang. Immorti Gayang is kind of like this. I've been alive for 400 years.
Oh, that's so Morty Gayong. Oh my
That's
god,
literally
Guest
Immorti.
starring this
literally.
week on The Witches of Eastwick.
Yeah.
On AMC Plus. It's subscription only. Is
Yeah.
Immorti Gayang.
Yeah.
I've been alive for
we
700
must
years.
put her under stone.
Hey, I'm gonna ask a question we asked you asked us this question
Yes.
towards the beginning of the podcast. On a scale of 1 to 3, 1 being not at all, 3 being so much. How much are we regretting getting in the water?
5.
Yeah?
Now I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm
I'm-
1.6.
You're 1.6? That's amazing. I'm at a 4.
You know what it is for me?
Yeah.
Is that the
Knowing that the crumbs are
the
there.
crumbs are right in front of me, and
Yeah.
in fact, soaking into me.
So I can't
Right?
look down. And if I didn't bring a change of clothes, and I know this doesn't make any sense, but if
Right.
I didn't bring a change of clothes, I would go into the bathroom and throw up after this.
I just love knowing that I did not, in fact, call my manager and go, hey, is this idea super dumb? Should I do this?
Yeah.
Should I not? Should I bail on this podcast entirely?
And you know what? You still have time.
You still have time. You have your safe word. You
Great.
still have time.
Good.
You still have time. And that's the thing about it is, it's like we're there's the safe word.
There's
Yes.
the safe word.
and
You really
have
do
I
still-
forgotten what it is? Absolutely.
Don't remember.
Don't
it even
remember
a little
it.
bit.
Oh no. Oh.
Can you get a yeast infection okay, so our producer Cassim just pulled up on Google, can you get a yeast infection from loose yeast in a tub? Excellent question, Cassim. And AI says, while it's unlikely you'll contract a yeast infection from loose yeast in a tub, certain factors can increase your risk, including hot water and prolonged yeast.
Can you ask?
I thought it said
Can you
hot
ask-
dog water.
Can you then say, what if it's got Dr. Teal's in it?
Oh, that's a great question,
And
actually.
yeah, right. With dog. So yesterday we were in public and I kept looking up. If you put a
unplugged
toaster in a
toaster.
bathtub and it's unplugged, will it still kill you or can it still kill you? Just
'cause-
because I didn't think so, but I wanted to make fucking sure.
Can we actually see, will
Yeah.
you actually die if you put a toaster in a bathtub?
Yeah, well, I don't know for sure because we have it in and I'm fine.
Well, it's not plugged in.
Right.
Will you actually die
Yeah, if you could type in, will you
You burn in
actually
hell is,
die?
like, the first thing that
Will you
came up.
actually die if you drink acid? If you put in a tampon, what the fuck are you talking about?
In a bathtub. Yep. There we go.
Why does
Why
putting,
does putting
a toaster in a bathtub kill a person? Hey, Reddit engineers, I am watching a psych
Oh, I can't
episode.
lift it. It's going to be so gross. I'm going to throw up. Sorry.
If you're going to throw up, don't do it in the bath.
I'm not going to.
Because we can't take
I'm not
that.
going to. Oh, 2025's most realistic bunny toy. Sick.
Hey, do you have that?
No, but we are fostering 6 pug puppies right now, you guys.
Really fun.
You know, we're going to post a photo right now.
Wow.
How
That
cute
was
are
so
they?
fun.
That's so cute.
You
There's
guys
all
want to know their
6.
names?
Yeah, what are
Yes.
their names?
Juniper, Cowboy, Roger, Peter, Dinklage, and Laura.
Laura!
Yeah.
Oh,
I love Dinklage.
Dinklage.
I have a game I like to play on this podcast.
Okay.
Based on your interactions with me specifically.
Okay.
Forget I'm even here.
The
Forget
time
I'm
you've known
here.
Wait,
us,
no
right?
problem.
No problem. I'm trying to.
Very easy.
We're gonna play a game called "What's Wrong with Olivia?" Cue music and cut it music. So I'm getting psychiatric evaluation just to see what's up, and we're taking bets from all our guests.
Okay.
$5 bets.
You can spread out your money.
You
as
can
well.
spread out your money over multiple diagnoses, but what do you think is going to come back on those tests?
I struggle with this. I used to, but not as much anymore. I think my biggest fear was being alone. Yes, and like dying alone and being
Right.
alone.
Right.
So I think that's something that a lot of people struggle with. And then I think if there's any secrets that you're holding on to, you need to let go of those
If my test comes back and says holding too many secrets and will die alone, I'm going to give you millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I'm going
If
to
this
give
was
you,
a bingo card,
Yeah,
I'd go ahead and
yeah.
put 50 on black.
Literally, like if it says like anxiety or like ADHD or like OCD, fuck that. But if it says you're going to die alone and you're full of secrets, I'm going to give you so much money.
Okay, so I didn't understand it. They're definitely going to want you to take Adderall. 100%. And they're for sure going to throw you on some Klonopin.
Okay, beautiful. Okay.
Don't get me near them. Don't get me near them. Because I'll sniff them.
Oh, no.
I'll sniff them with my nose.
Oh, no.
And then I'll put them in a straw and have my wife blow it into my butthole.
Already red from this episode.
So protruded.
Oh my god.
You guys ever Googled that before?
No.
When somebody lifts too much
do it
weight?
on a work computer.
No, don't do it.
No,
Don't do it.
Let's do it on a work computer. Let's do it on a work computer.
Protruding asshole.
Don't
Protruding
know.
asshole.
Asshole.
Lifting weights, yes.
It's
Protruding
anus.
anus. Oh God.
Yeah, from drugs, probably.
From lifting weights.
From weight?
Swole.
From
Swole
swole.
alert.
Oh yeah, this is a
Protruding
perfect
anus from
transition.
swole.
This is perfect.
Rectal prolapse.
Yes.
Hey guys, you know what is one of my favorite activities is talking about rectal prolapse while sitting in a bath with some people.
See, you can't just get a good rectal prolapse photo anymore.
Yeah, it's all a graph and a
Yeah,
diagram.
you gotta get on the dark web.
Okay, well,
But you get the visual here.
Yeah.
So literally, your butthole comes outside of your butt.
you know,
Okay. And have you had that happen?
I've seen
Never,
it. I've seen
never.
it once.
However, I do squat a lot of weight.
I've seen it one time
in a porn.
with an animal. And I'm
Oh.
forever unwell.
Oh, I feel like a
I'm
lot of monkeys have
forever
prolapsed
upset.
buttholes.
Yeah, it killed the animal.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now that was Trauma Tub.
Trauma Tub. Hey, does any...
New segment.
Can we cut the prolapse killed the animal bit from?
Yes.
My
You
friend
can
got an
really
anal
have it.
fissure from Chipotle.
Okay, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Really quickly, does anybody have any good bath time stories?
Oh. I have a good bath time story.
Tell me.
Once upon a time when I was 12, I went to Mexico and I had, and one thing about me, especially when I was younger and especially right now, except I'm meaner to myself about it now, I love to eat so much. And I went to my cousin's wedding and
Who
there was
doesn't?
a rum cake, but I didn't realize it wasn't like a rum cake where the rum's like cooked
out.
off. It was like a rum cake that was like they did that and then they
didn't want
soaked
you to
it
get fucking
in
drunk.
rum. And I was like, I love this. And I ate a lot of it.
And how old were you?
12.
I love that.
And I came back and I was like, guys, I feel fucking weird. I fucking hate this. And I kept saying, I hate this, which is really funny. Like, I was drunk for the first time, technically, like, not really, but I just kept being like, I hate this. Why would anyone want to be fucking stupider than they already are? Because I was like a weird 12-year-old who was so angry. And it's like, now I'm like, no, girl, I can tell you exactly why.
It's so fun.
It's so much better. But yeah, my cousin Ian made me sleep in the bathtub until he was like sleeping off like as a joke. But
Did you sleep in the bathtub?
I laid down in the bathtub for a while. We
laid
put like
down in the
blankets and he was like, yeah, just sleep it off in the bathtub. And they were all just watching the game. So that was a good bathtub memory for me.
Oh, yeah. Everybody go bathies.
Syd had a good shower story, but you've already told it on the podcast, but you haven't told it to Tony.
Oh,
I don't know if I want to hear it. I'll just look at it.
Okay, great. Do you have one?
Can we just play the old clip of this story?
can you get out of the bath?
I mean, honestly, though, really.
Can you just get out of the bath? You guys, I broke this sponge. I feel awful about
shit,
it. Yeah,
dude.
I feel terrible about it.
God,
Look, here's,
obviously, there's so much money spent on this production.
here's the thing.
Yeah,
we got this
they're
from
gonna be
5 and
really
under. Have you
pissed.
ever been to a 5 and under?
A 5 and under?
Yeah. 5 below.
Five below.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it fucking
where-
rocks.
it's your new
We'll go to
favorite
one
place.
after
We'll
this.
Is it
one
like
after
a
this.
dollar store?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but
it's
everything's
$5 and under.
$5.
Do you guys want to hear something sad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I was a janitor and before I was even making any money doing anything, I would go to the dollar store and I'd get like expired Slim Fast and hot dogs. And I lived off of like expired Slim Fast and hot dogs for a few years.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
And I think that shit makes you cooler.
Yep.
I think that shit makes you
Yeah, because the chemicals from
Better.
the expired Slim Fast go into your brain and make you smarter.
and make
Yep.
you smarter.
And I've always said that. Wait, okay. Here's the other option.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tim
You,
Burton.
if you don't, yes, Tim Burton.
Mhm.
You can, if you don't want to tell a story that takes place in a bath,
You can tell a story about
Bath, England.
Ooh.
And you can make it up.
Let me tell you about Bath, England.
Tell me about Bath, England.
Hold on. My second season as a recurring background actor on Downton Abbey.
Ooh.
I had a train stop in Bath, England.
Wow.
Yes. I stopped. I had a Red Bull and continued on to my destination.
Holy shit.
Whoa. Bath time.
Bath time stories are great. Wow, that was beautiful. I guess my overall question for this episode is like, do you think this is a good way for people to get to know each other when they first meet?
I think it's a good icebreaker
Yeah. Hey.
because it's a little cold.
Because it's cold on our bodies. Because it's cold on
And
our
then,
bodies.
do you think that every bath should have some crumbs in it? So then, if you want to find out how you got so swole, where can the people find you?
My Instagram
Oh my
And
gosh,
what is that?
at Tony Cavalero.
Ah, Queen, that's so
I got it
straightforward.
before anyone else got it.
Ah, I love that.
Do you guys see this dance video that I did with my brother and I?
wait. see.
I want to. Oh.
Oh, wow.
So I just have this little tiny dance moment, but my mom put me and my brother in tights when we were really little. And so this is like a little ode to.
Wow.
Yeah. And whenever I was at the Groundlings, I always loved to
I
do like
love
big
that
physical
so
stuff.
much.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that moment
Yeah.
and being like, fuck yeah, there he is.
There he is. Yeah.
Dancing.
So great.
And I think
love
I'm
that.
wearing my wife's hematite necklace. Yes.
Was that
Hell
you?
yeah.
Yes.
Hell
Look at this little top hat boy
They
and the
al-
tap shoes.
They always give you a cane.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
That's my brother in full splits.
Wow.
I obviously couldn't do the splits, but
you did half
You'll go
one.
behind. You can be behind him.
I'll
You
be
did that
behind.
one. That's closer to a split than I can probably
Yep.
do.
This is so awesome.
yeah,
That's
we
sick.
knew we were going to be alphas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys are such alphas, and that's what's so cool
Such
about it.
alphas.
Yeah, such alphas.
Such alphas.
Yeah, please fucking follow Tony Cavalero
Watch-
in your car.
Watch
on
the Righteous
street.
Gemstones.
When you're driving.
When you're driving.
While you're drinking and
While
driving.
you're drinking and
While
driving.
you're driving.
Get blasted.
look at your
get behind the
phone.
wheel of a car. Look
Don't
at your
drink
phone.
and drive.
Watch the Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah,
Yes.
or else you're wrong.
And check out what Olivia has on our Patreon.
Oh yeah.
And until next time, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me in this bath. It's
Oh
been
my God.
really wet.
It's been really wet, you guys.
Yes.
Wet on 3?
One, two, three, wet. Freeze frame.
Yeah, hold on. Say it one more
Yeah,
time.
okay.
And when we're all freezing.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, wet. Freeze frame. I think it was just as bad.
One more time?
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, wet! Freeze frame! Okay. Let's do one more.
Okay.
Let's do one more. Who can really stay frozen?
Okay.
Okay.
Because it is
Okay.
cold in here.
Okay, perfect.
Right.
Okay, but let's see who can really stay.
Who can really
And
do
then
it?
can we put a thing where people can make actual bets, monetary bets?
Monetary bets.
Who
I love
wins the
monetary
frozen?
bets.
Yeah,
Okay,
of course, of course.
Okay, ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3, wet. Fuck, you
Okay,
guys
sorry,
gotta
we
say
gotta do
wet.
that. We gotta do
And
that.
then
I was too
you
focused
say
on the other
freeze
two.
frame.
I'll say
Okay,
freeze frame.
okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, wet.
Freeze frame. So stupid.
Sid loses.
Shut up, Cassim. He was so ready to say it too. Sid loses. Okay, the great part now. I love to be the only one unfrozen in a pool of two frozens.
I've been blinking. I blunked.
I know, I was about to start crying.
Yeah.
Hey guys, congrats to all those people that won a ton of money on that.
This is
with their monetary
Talk
bets.
Shit. Thank you so much for watching Syd Olivia Talk Shit. I've been Olivia. That's been Syd. This has been Tony Cavalero. Thank you so much.
Oh, I had my hands in the water and I just put it in my mouth.